Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to another film review here on the EdWord. Before I get into my film review, you guys have probably been wondering, where have I been for the past couple of weeks? Well, truth be told, I was on vacation for the past 3 weeks. I've been slowly getting back into my old routine, and I am now doing my film review for Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I saw about a week ago. I apologize for the delayed review, but I intend to talk about it because I've got a lot to say. Excuse me, and I hope you guys enjoyed the movie as much as I did. And before I go into details, of course, please be warned that this is a spoiler-filled review. Again, spoilers are about to proceed as soon as I continue talking here, which is obvious because I can't shut up. But anyway, so this is my spoiler-filled film review for Ant-Man and the Wasp. So spoilers from here on out starting now. Good movie. Another solid Marvel superhero film. You know, this was a good post-Infinity War movie because even though this movie didn't immediately address Infinity War or its aftermath, this was its own standalone story to tell. You know, because Black Widow briefly mentions in Infinity War how Ant-Man and Hawkeye both took deals with the government after the whole Civil War situation. So now Ant-Man was under house arrest, and he was so close to finishing his house arrest completion when Hank and Hope go to him in a desperate attempt to save their long-lost relative, Janet Van Dyne, who turns out to be alive this whole time in the quantum realm, played by the breathtaking, the awesome Michelle Pfeiffer. Whew. I don't know if you guys know this, but Michelle Pfeiffer is my screen crush, my very first screen crush. I fell in love with her when I saw her as Catwoman in Batman Returns, and I was more than happy to learn that she had been cast as the original Wasp in this movie. And if I had any complaints, I think it would be that I could have used a lot more Michelle Pfeiffer in this movie. She had some great moments, don't get me wrong. She had some great moments and some interactions between Michael Douglas and Evangeline Lilly, and even with Ghost. But, you know, I just felt like her role or her presence could have been more or a bit bigger. But you know what? I was satisfied with the screen time that we got from her. And everybody did a great job with this movie. God, Michael Pena as Luis, God, he is funny. So damn funny. It's like we all have a friend like that who means well, but he also can't stop talking. And he just has such a big heart. And, you know, it's just, damn, he's enjoyable to watch. And so funny, too. And I love the name of their new security firm, Ex-Con Security or something like that. Oh, that was funny. No, this was a good, solid superhero film. You know what the thing I probably enjoyed the most about it is that for once we had a villain. And most comic book movie villains either want to rule the world or destroy the world, or they want to rule a world or a galaxy with an iron fist, or they want to kill somebody in the name of revenge, or they want to take out their vengeance on superheroes or another person or whatever. In this case, our villain only had one goal in mind. She wanted to save her life. Ghost was suffering. She was basically phasing in and out of existence. And I saw this a week ago or 2 weeks ago, so it's hard to remember all the details. But Ghost simply just wanted to survive. You know, she was done phasing in between physical matter and whatnot. And she wasn't seeking, I mean, granted, she had a pretty good reason to hate Hank Pym with her tragic backstory. That was understandable. But her main goal or priority wasn't revenge on Hank Pym or anybody else. It was physically getting better. She was trying to save her own life. So she only became a villain through her actions and decisions that led to hurting some people, but she didn't have like a cruel, twisted heart, or she wasn't like a sociopath or power hungry or anything like that. She just wanted to live. You know, and I thought that was an interesting take for a villain, where you don't have a villain who wants to take over and conquer the world or the universe, or rule the world, or destroy the universe, or get revenge on somebody. No, she just wanted to survive. It was just a basic human instinct for survival, and that's exactly why she was doing what she was doing, and she was absolutely desperate to save her own life. Unfortunately, that conflicted with the Ant-Man team trying to bring back Janet Van Dyne, because Ghost, again, I may not get the details correct here, but Ghost basically kind of believed she had to destroy Janet, or at least Janet's energy or powers, in order to heal herself, and the Ant-Man team wasn't going to let her do that. And then that's where our conflict came into play. So besides Ghost being our villain, I really enjoyed Walton Goggins as our bad guy, a creepy arms dealer. You know, this guy plays such a great villain in almost every show or movie I see him in. He's either a creep, a henchman to the main bad guy, or he's the main bad guy himself. In fact, I was thinking about starting to watch that show Justified, because I knew he was in the villain in that for many seasons, or the whole series. Anyway, he was great. I thought he was a fantastic bad guy, and he had some cool, creepy henchmen to go along with them. Besides the villain's motive, Ghost's motive in this movie, I really enjoyed Evangeline Lilly as Wasp. You know, coming into her own, holding down her own as the Wasp, and she had a fantastically cool costume. I just loved her costume. From the first photos to the first teaser trailer, I just fell in love with her costume. You know, it just looks so cool. Like, she had these big yellow eyes, like a big bug, and then the wings, you know, it was just, you know, and then she could do all these amazing backflips and I can't talk today. Acrobatics in this costume of hers. I mean, she looked great, and she was a total badass. And then her and Ant-Man fighting side by side, you know, shrinking, coming back to regular size, and ducking a guy in the face. Great car chase scenes, by the way. Love the car chase scenes. Very much enjoyed that. But overall, I just really enjoyed the story and the villain's role and determination or motive in the film. Because for once, this villain wasn't trying to rule or destroy the world, or kill anybody or take revenge on anybody. She just wanted to get better. She was just trying to save her own life, which led to unfortunate violent actions against Ant-Man and his allies. But in the end, they end up saving her life and Janet's, which was great, you know. Because for a while there, I was afraid they were going to have to pull some move where Michael Douglas has to stay behind and sacrifice himself so his wife can get back to their daughter. But nope, they made it back. They both made it back, which was great. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie. It was a good post-Infinity War film, and now I'm left wondering, how the hell is Ant-Man going to get out of the quantum realm? Or who is he going to even know that he's in there, that he's stuck in there? Does he have any way of reaching the outside world? Time will tell. Even though we didn't see him in Infinity War this year, we obviously got to see him in this movie, and he will definitely be back for the fourth yet-to-be-titled Avengers film. I believe he'll have a pretty big part to play then. So overall, Ant-Man and the Wasp, 2 thumbs up, enjoyable movie, solid action sequences, great comedy, great characters, good story, just overall fun summer movie. Well, guys, what did you think of Ant-Man and the Wasp? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Please feel free to leave your opinions and your feedback down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from everybody. You guys have been doing such a good job lately with leaving feedback. Keep it up. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. Ant-Man and the Wasp is currently playing in theaters. Check your local listings for times, and tickets are definitely available. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you. Oh, it's good to be back.